Hi Gemini, this is Red from the Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and this is your reading for the upcoming week. Let's see what's up with Gemini for the upcoming week. Please bear in mind that these readings are general, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's fantastic. If it doesn't, please check your other placements. Also, roles may be reversed. Class watchers, you are welcome here on this channel, but please check your own placements and make sure that you know what you're putting into this. Yes, see what I'm saying? Alright, let's start this out. So where are you, Gemini? Walking away from something. Well, Gemini, there is a relationship here that you're leaving, and this does seem like it's something for the best for you. This has caused a lot of difficulty for you. In fact, I think this is kind of one of those relationships where it's just ended up being, you feel like you're the only one who's been putting energy into this relationship, and the other person is just like taking, and not giving anything back to you. And please, roles may be reversed on this, so don't forget that. But you're done being sad about it. You're done being hurt about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're still like hurt about this, but the wounds don't hurt as much as they used to. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Swords. So there is something here ending. Again, the Lovers does not always have to mean a work, doesn't always have to mean a love relationship. It can be any partnership that people form. It could be a family partnership. It could be a work partnership. There's some sort of give and take between people in this thing, in this relationship. But it's like a thing, right? That's what you're feeling like, Gemini, that this isn't a relationship. This is just a thing you've been involved with. Not very healthy, but you're just done. You're just done with fighting about it. And it's like, you are sad and you are grieving, but it feels like you've made the decision to leave this a while ago, so you've already been sad about it. And even if this is a relationship where the person like breaks up with you, you knew it was ending. So you're already kind of prepared for it. For some of you guys, this might even be like you've already separated some of your finances. You already have the money put aside for a new apartment. You see what I'm saying? You knew this was ending. Person you're dealing with. Ace of Cups. Nine of Swords. Queen of Swords. So Ace of Cups doesn't always mean love either. I know people like to go, oh, it's a love card, but I mean, then with the Lovers reversed, right? But it's also just, it's emotions too. So it doesn't have to be, and these are emotions that are felt very, very deeply. And these emotions can be negative too, because I mean, this person might, forgive me for saying this, they might love themselves more than they ever loved you, Gemini. And it's becoming apparent how much that is. They don't hold anything for you. They don't hold it. Like, everything they have goes back towards them. And they know they're doing it, because this is the kind of person where they'll be like, they'll be in a fight with you and then like get on the phone with somebody and be perfectly normal and like hang up the phone and like be bonkers on you again. You see what I'm saying? They have a double face with you and with people outside of your relationship. And they always have so many emotions going on that there's no room for any of your emotions. Right? They get one big old ass cup and you have like 8. that you have to leave, right? Because you're not allowed to have them. You just get complained about. This is pretty close to being over. So, Nine of Pentacles. There could be some cheating with this relationship. I don't know. I'm always so wary about third-party things, but you know, I gotta say something about the possibility of cheating in this. So normally, with cheating, the energies that should be put towards the relationship are put towards another person. And this is a situation where the energies might not be going to another person, but going to the same person. You know, like if someone's cheating on you, instead of bringing you flowers, they'll send that person flowers, right? But the person, or like they'll go out for coffee with the person they're cheating on, but not with the primary relationship person. But this is like a person who would buy themselves flowers, or buy themselves coffee, or like come home with dinner for them, but not for you. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a very... It's not a partnership, is what it is. It's like... Well, you know what it is. You do. I mean, you thought this was going to be... Okay. Yeah, so... They can turn it on and off, though, about, like, their sweetness and their niceness. And if you're finally, like, walking out the door, they're going to be all, babe, I can change. And some of you might believe that. And for a couple of you, that might be true. But for most of you, this is not true, because they're going to go back to the same old that you used to experience with them. I just peeked at the next card, so you're not going to be thrilled with these. Okay, so what is helping you? This is good that it's helping you here. So we have the Seven of Wands reversed, and this is you're putting it all on the table. You're putting all on the table. I can't do this anymore. Things have to change. They've had to change. They've asked you and asked you and asked you, and you haven't changed them. And you're like, I can't do this anymore. I give up. And then they're going to come back and lie to you. So we have the Page of Cups, right? Love you. And they might love you. They might. But that doesn't mean they show love for you. And they love themselves more than they love you. And then with the Magician reverse, again, it's more lies, more selfishness. That's another card that sometimes can point to someone cheating. This is like a confirmation of your expectations with them, is what it is. Whatever's happening here. Yeah. So, this is hard for you to do. Don't get me wrong. And if this takes you a couple times to break up and end it, that's fine too. I mean, sometimes you can't pull out a splinter in one, swoop. You've got to kind of grab it a couple times and yank, because it slips out. And sorry if I'm being gross with people, but it's just, whoever this is has gotten under your skin, has gotten into your heart, and you're looking back on how the relationship used to be and how it could be, but you're not seeing how it could be anymore. You're seeing it for, like, how it is. And this is a decision that you have anguished over. This has been in your head for a long time. Like, I mean, if you live with them, like, they've been asleep beside you, and you've been awake, like, I can't do this anymore, After this ends, they're going to drunk booty call you. I just had to throw that out because I saw that when I was peeking. I peek at the cards, but yeah, and again, it's the same thing. It's they're the only one allowed to have emotions in this relationship, right? You have to leave yours behind. They can have all the emotions they want. And when they call you up drunk, it's again them slobbering their emotions all over you. And, okay, Gemini, if you're having doubts on whether or not to continue this relationship after you end it, listen to me on this. And this is one way that you're going to be able to tell, like, yes, I should stay away from this. So, it's 11 o'clock, it's at night, you're chilling, you're kind of mopey, you're kind of lonely, and then the phone rings, and it's them. And they're drunk, and they're crying about how much they love you, and you try and talk to them, but they talk right over you. You try and have a conversation about the relationship, they talk right over you. They're like, I want to come over, and you're like, no, you need to sober up. No, they will interrupt and interrupt and interrupt and interrupt you. You, again, even though they're like calling you, begging, and they might be sober too, but them doing that phone call, calling, begging you to take them back, they are still not listening to you because it's about what they want, and they want you back right then. And you're like, no, we need to talk, we need to work this out. And they're like, no, I'm coming over. And then you're like, dude, I'm not even here, I'm like out. That's what I have for you. You'll get through this, Gemini. This doesn't seem unexpected. So, but stay strong when they crawl back. And like, listen to how they talk to you, right? It's going to prove that nothing changed, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.